Today I am again talking to you on something which is out of syllabus because Swamiji ki Kaksha primarily was started for the purpose of financial awareness and financial literacy. But today I had to talk about this particular topic which I feel is most important for the national integrity, national security, and national sovereignty. And that is why I seek your permission for talking to you on something which is of national and international environment. India has been the foremost foundation for democracy and was a example of democracy in the entire world. We propagated and followed the principle of coexistence, socialism, and non-violence. And we were the torch bearers of those principles. Baba Sahib Bhimrao Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was the tallest saint of the world, had given that example and set that example for us. But we have to be very clear about the three individuals who have raised question marks about this particular historical background of my great nation. Being a proud Indian, it becomes my utmost responsibility and duty to talk to my residents not only of my nation but the entire world that we are true democrats, we are non communal, we believe in socialism, and we believe in coexistence. But the individuals like Gautam Adani, Vinod Adani, and now Dr. Kiran Bhai Patel have raised certain questions not only in the international and national minds but in the mind of a teacher like me. And I am worried and I have to now think as to what type of examples have been set by these three individuals in last 2 months. First, let us discuss about the Gautam Adani and Vinod Adani issue. We had the reputation of very strict and a vigilant organizations like Security Board and Exchange Board of India, stock exchanges, and ROC and Department of Company Affairs. We had the reputation that our regulators are so efficient that the interest of the small investors are in safe hands, and if they invest in the share market, their money will be safe. But the way international community and the agencies like Hindenburg, George Soros, Citibank, Credit Suisse, and what not, every financial institution of the world, and the rating agencies and the investors are a worried lot, and the bond prices of this particular group, Adani Group, have gone to so low, and the share prices also have gone down by 60%. So, certain questions are being raised by the international and national community, and it is of great importance for the regulators of India who are responsible for safeguarding the interest of all investors of the international community and national brotherhood and the fraternity to establish to the entire world that regulators are vigilant and strict. But it is very sad, and I am disappointed that the regulators till date have not initiated any inquiry, a detailed inquiry, and the agencies like ED and CBI are also silently observing as to what is happening, but no action is being taken. Honorable Supreme Court of India has constituted a committee which has very reputed and established and recognized individuals, but the mandate given to that agency also is very limited, and I am not very sure that whether this committee will be able to give final clarification to the questions being raised by the international community, the international lenders and the investors, and the investors and the lenders of India. I do not know that the institutions like LIC or SBI and the government mutual funds, the money that they have invested in this company, the investors of these mutual funds and banks also may be a worried lot. So, a detailed inquiry, a inquiry which reveals everything without concealing any part of it, is very important for the reputation of the regulators of India and ultimately the reputation of my nation. I am also worried about the latest development of Dr. Kiran Bhai Patel, who not only traveled in different parts of Kashmir, which is the most protected and sensitive state of the country, he not only roamed around there, got full government support, went to all different sensitive parts of the state, met the most senior officers of the administration and the paramilitary forces and the officers, and I am not very sure, I do not know as to what type of secret information he got. I also do not know as to what credentials he has and whether he is an agent of the anti-national agencies. I do not know, and the countrymen also do not know. And the countrymen have a right to understand as to what really happened and how this particular person not only roamed around in different sensitive parts of the state but also got Z plus security, which is the highest level of security given to only those individuals who are very important for the nation and whose life are under threat. And the Z plus security nobody can get because 44 individuals in the entire country are today getting the Z plus security. Not even Dr. Manmohan Singh, the ex-Prime Minister who remained Prime Minister of India for 10 years, the Z plus security has been withdrawn. So it is for national importance and for national integrity and sovereignty, this is important to know as to how he got Z plus security, under whose order the Z plus security was given by the state administration, and if there was no order from the center and the state administration gave Z plus security, which is a very rare and unique type of security given to any individual, how this fraudster got that level of security. He roamed around in Kashmir for 5 months. He went to the sensitive areas and the border areas and talked to the defense personnel and the paramilitary forces. So it is my right to know as to how this person was enjoying these type of privileges and how and why the government of India, the Home Ministry and the local administration took 5 months to even understand and know as to how he was going, where in Kashmir you cannot walk and you cannot go to all areas because the security agencies are so alert. And I'm also worried about the security and safety of my security personnel because they are the people who are laying their life for the national integrity and they are protecting us, and we are sitting here peacefully because of their vigilance and the duty they are imparting to the great nation. So it is not only the financial integrity and the integrity of my institutions, this is also important for the safety and security of my nation to understand and expect the government to kindly reveal the facts about Gautam Bhai Adani, Vinod Bhai Adani, and Kiran Bhai Patel as to how these people are lowering the reputation of my great nation in the entire international community. And the world may think that how a state, which is the most sensitive state of a country, and a country like India can tolerate and allow these things. And when all modern equipments and CCTVs and everything is available, how this person who was posting these photographs that he was roaming around freely, and he was posting those things in Twitter. And even in spite of that, the security agencies and the IT cell and everything could not really understand and find out as to how this imposter could do that for 5 months, and whether the national integrity, sovereignty was not compromised. So it is my respectful request to the Government of India and the Home Ministry to kindly reveal full facts about this individual, Dr. Kiran Bhai Patel, as to how he did all that and under whose protection he could do these type of great anti-national activity. So I hope my viewers will excuse me going again out of syllabus, but it is my national duty and my responsibility as a old person to raise my voice whenever the any issue of national importance hurts my sentiments, and I come to you with folded hands to know, understand, and know the real facts, because nation is most important, national security is most important, and if country exists, then we exist. So I request you to please listen and understand, think over it, and understand whether we have become a banana republic and our great nation is going in a different direction. Thank you. Thanks a lot.